Okay, we ready to go live? Live now? Live! 3, 2, 1. Hello guys! Archie here! Hello! How are you focused today? I'm in the saddle and I'm trying to motivate! I had a session. It didn't go well yesterday. After the show, I had a provider. You know, I want them to be friendly and enthusiastic. I don't want lip. I don't want, I don't want shit. That's what I don't want. I want service delivery options, okay? I want service delivery options. That's what I want, guys. And I gotta tell you, they weren't coming to me. They weren't as good as I thought. I wanted service delivery. And, I just been disappointed, guys. I have been disappointed. I have really been disappointed. So, I gotta tell you, man, I've been disappointed. What else can I tell you there? It's all gone pear-shaped. I had an argument with a guy I was offering my Patek to. He's just a difficult guy. He says to me he wants my Patek, but then which one's got papers, which one's got the extract, if only the other one. Oh my God, if my auntie had balls, she'd be my uncle. It's just hard. You know that? It's just really hard.
Open. I'm talking to the rancher here on speaker. Clyde, you're talking to the Archie Luxury Universe right now. What'd you like to say?
Tank
live stream on. It's on.
I don't know how to stop it.
You go back into it and then press the end button.
I did press the end button.
It's still showing live.
I don't know how to do it.
You gotta rub that mug.
Rub
the mug. Google, rub mug. Hey Google, rub the mug.
I rubbed the mug. I was live streaming a minute ago, and Clyde said I left it running, but I don't know how to make it stop now. All right, hold on. I'll figure it out, Clyde. I'll be back. Carry on without.
Tank Williams III, $2. PTV, Pontiff TV. Did she have thick thighs? Actually, she did. I like him, but she didn't let me growl. I didn't get to growl it out. No. And she dressed up for me, but she didn't play the fantasy games. She dressed up, but she wouldn't play fantasy games. I like to play fantasy. I want to play fantasy in my studio. Fantasy. Hello, Mr. Archie Luxury Producer Man. Hello, Mr. Producer Man. Here we go. We got a few coming in fast. Hey, Loudmouth, have you lost weight or did you get a haircut?
I lost weight and a job, and I quit the job at the same time.
What happened?
I went into a job for 3 days last week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, knowing I had a new job starting Monday.
Let me interject. Did anyone see the Pope here just now?
What?
Did anyone see the Pontiff here just now?
Well,
hey! The new Pontiff or the old Pontiff?
The new Pontiff. The new improved Pontiff. Okay, well, since he's not here, obviously the power of the nutmeg is broken. So, blah, 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 blah. See ya!
Yeah.
ABC, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you, gentlemen?
And
Hey,
blue
ABC.
shirt Buddha. How are you, man?
I'm good, Pontiff. How are you? What's up, Tim?
Hey, listen to
Nothing
Tim.
now.
He's got a job story. He went to a job for 3 days, knowing that on the Monday he's got another job. What happened?
Well, I was going to stay at the job all 3 days and just get that extra paycheck. And even on the Friday at noon, we had a 1 hour long meeting that I contributed to, knowing I was not going to be there Monday. And
Yeah.
about 2:30 in the afternoon, the manager, he found out from the agency, oh, yeah, I'm leaving. And he come up with the security guards of the place, and he started yelling at me. And like, well, you knew you were going to be in a meeting. You had me wasting my time in a meeting, giving you a meeting. There was 4 other people in the meeting. It wasn't just for me. So here, turn in your badge, get your stuff. You're going out right now. Hey, whatever. I'm going to be at another job on Monday anyhow. But it was kind of entertaining.
How much was it paying the first job?
$25 an hour. Hey, and in the meeting, he told me how he got rid of people he didn't like, previous contractors. Oh, it's okay for them to get rid of you, but when I decide to leave first, that's a problem. But it was very satisfying, Archie. Contractor's revenge. Someone can super chat me off now. Pay Archie money. We'll make the most of this, Archie.
How's the Tesla going? How's the Tesla?
It's
Pretty
doing
sure-
really well. I got it back last week, and I like driving it a lot better.
You got to rub the mug again, Mark.
Oh, for God's sakes, Clyde, pay attention.
The Pontiff mug.
I had a provider. I had a.
Good story. She was not enthusiastic.
No, I can't understand this. I said to her, dress up, wear this, wear these stockings, wear this bra, wear this top, wear this, wear this.
She wanted more money. She wanted a tip.
I said, can I growl out? No. She goes, just fake me. I said, look, this wasn't part of the script. I gave you the script. I give them a script.
Oh, they have to say certain things.
I got a script. I got a script I give them. I've got a script to get maximum. Oh, in that hour, I want to play Richard Gere. It's a Richard Gere script. I got the script.
Do you use a dive? Do you use a dive bezel or a chronograph to time to make sure you get your full hour?
I have one of these girl-sized Pateks on, which I can't see.
Actually, you probably need a pulsometer because all you really need is 10 seconds. Now, by the way, the Pontiff, I mean the rancher has come up with a new term for one of your fetishes, for one of your predilections. You want to tell him? You want to tell him the name of that, Clyde?
I only do so because you command so, my Pontiff.
Well, go ahead, tell him. Tell Benedict.
Okay. Well, actually, when you stick those high heels in your mouth, that's called stiletto.
I'm actually thinking about making a video today. What do you think, this would be popular or not? I'm going to actually show some people. I've got a new cabinet for my
shoe.
I got a new cabinet for my
collection.
shoe collection.
You know what
do you
flipped
think?
me out about the old cabinet?
Bonanza.
Yankee Doodle.
Yes,
Big
right.
answer. Yankee Doodle, $5. Not all women are bloodsuckers, just like not all snakes are venomous.
Some women just suck, but not blood. That's what.
But they
Yankee
are
Doodle is.
treacherous.
Now, the last cabinet,
Oh, I have to watch.
the last cabinet you had, this was the thing that flipped me out. Your shoe collection. What is that? A glycine combat?
Put that down. My eyes are burning.
Yeah,
It's
right.
an Invicta. It's an Invicta.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Invicta.
Garbage.
Garbage.
Well, the thing that cracked me up is you have like $100,000 worth of Patek watches, but you have those shoes under lock and key. And you will bring $100,000 worth of Patek Philippe watches to the Vietnamese restaurant right by the parole board, slurp out an American boy's noodle, showing while you distract them with all these watches, and yet your shoe collection is under lock and key.
Yes.
Incredible.
Loudmouth Tim's watch is provided by Invicta. Loudmouth Tim's hairstyle is provided by bowl and scissors.
It's pretty short this time.
Ha! Bowl and scissors. Clive, the way Clive says it is just. I thought it was a Sears haircut.
No.
Did you shop at Sears?
Loudmouth,
Loudmouth, did you ever shop at Sears?
Not for a long time.
Did you buy your suits from Sears?
I don't even have any suits.
No?
Suits are
What about the
passe.
job interviews?
Oh, I haven't worn a suit to a job interview since the late 90s. That didn't
You're
work
joking.
either. I go business casual, Archie. Khaki pants and a shirt and a tie.
What watches do you have, Tim?
Invicta 14969 in quartz. Oh, Archie, I timed it. It's been sitting for over a year and it's gained about a minute.
Why don't you take a hammer and see what it'll gain?
Oh, I don't know.
Tank Williams.
Magnanza.
It's game.
Tank Williams the Third, $2. Is that Tim's head or did his
Come
neck
on, that's
blow
true.
above?
You know what, Tim? I want to tell you what. You look great. You lost like 50 pounds. You look.
I wish. I lost about 15.
Well,
Magnanza.
328.
you lost all of it in your face. You're looking.
A lot of
good.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right
you're looking good. Clyde, stop
Did
hitting
you take
your microphone. Clyde,
Thank
stop
you.
hitting your
Wait
microphone.
a minute, silly. $2. You need a pair of Edward Green.
What's that?
What's Edward Green? Is that the shoes? I love those shoes. By the way, I'm wearing brown shoes today. These are Lloyd's. These came from a funeral home.
Oh, the last year, Tim.
Magnanza. $15.
NATO, bye-bye. Sorry, loudmouth. Bye. There we go. He's gone. Thank you, NATO. Thank you so much, man. Man, it had to be done. I mean, just a bad mix, but it's good to hear he's got a new job. Tim has got a new job. You must admit that bowl and scissors haircut is atrocious.
Yankee Doodle Nanza.
Yankee Doodle, $2. I prefer Crockett and Jones. Anyhow, I had a fight with one of my buyers yesterday, okay?
Oh, dear.
Well, what happened?
Well, this is the guy who was interested in buying. Remember the phone call I took whilst I was doing the show?
Oh, well, you knew that was going to go badly.
Right.
And anyhow, he comes to me and says, they are magnificent watches. You are 100% correct. On size, the trends, on workmanships and class. Yes, they are the Rolls Royce. On everything you say and do. The trouble is, if you buy a Patek Philippe second-hand, you would 100% need authenticity, i.e. certificate of origin.
Well, that's easy enough.
Yes.
You have that.
This is dickhead. Yes. The 315 has it, but the 324 doesn't. And the 324 is far better in my opinion. I'm not going to buy something that needs to be rhodium plated, blah, 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 blah.
Magnanza.
Wait a minute, silly, $2. E.g. Rolex CJ Tudor.
What's that mean?
I don't know what he means, but
Me
we'll
either.
go with it. Anyhow, I exploded. I said to him, your opinion ain't worth jack shit. Why don't you pay retail? Go and buy new. You make me so angry with your Viking stupidity.
Can't you get a certificate of origin for any Patek, though? Isn't that a no-brainer?
No, it only comes when you get it new. You
Ah.
can get an extract.
That's what I'm
later.
saying. But doesn't an extract...
Yeah, he says it's not good enough. He's got to
well,
have.
that's
He's just
okay.
He's a dick.
yeah,
he's a dick.
He's a newbie. The extract should be good enough for any collector.
Extract is fine.
That's right. And you know what?
It just-
Rolex doesn't do an extract. I think that's great that Patek will provide documentation for something they made years ago. Nobody else
It's
does
amazing.
that. Mm-hmm. But you know what the problem? You know the problem with Patek is, right? You know why you can't sell them?
Why is that?
Well, it's the Rolls Royce of watches. You can't sell a damn Rolls Royce. Rolex is Lexus, and that you can sell. And you know how I know that? Because Scotty says so.
Scotty.
Scotty doesn't tell you to go buy a Rolls Royce. He says buy a Lexus. Am I right? You know this?
Scotty Kilmer. Scotty Kilmer.
That's right. You know this?
Does he wear
Lexus.
Rolex?
You know, Lexus studied the word just like Rolex studied the word. You want to buy something, you want to buy a Lexus, Rolex, because you can say these words. Aldimal Piguet. Patek Philippe. I mean, you know what? You have to make an angry face. You have to hurt your mouth and your face, Bagnanza, to say those words.
Here we go. Jim Collis, $3. John Loeb, Patek. John Loeb is
Never heard of
They're
it.
expensive shoes, aren't they?
Magnanza.
And we got A Reader, $2. Tudor Black Bay Chrono instead of Man on the Moon Thoughts.
No.
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 Wah, 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 wah.
Apparently, Federico said the 5127 in yellow gold is his favorite Patek.
Wow. There you go.
No, apparently, I actually saw him actually say it.
He probably got to try yours on in a soapy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you can't wear that watch in a soapy.
Actually, you know, this shirt I'm wearing today, this is not a Herman Shows shirt. This is a
Federico shirt.
Federico.
Well, that
No,
means
it's
you
not.
lost.
It is. It's a Fed shirt. This is a Fed shirt.
In which case,
It's a
you
Fed
lost
shirt.
weight because you eventually
Couldn't
outgrew
fit
that
into
shirt.
them.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I had a terrible session yesterday. That was $250 I'll never see again.
Really? Well, are you out on bail right now, or how did you get away from the police? If you had a terrible session. And the poor girl.
I gave her a script. I said, "Can you please read the script before?" Oh yeah.
Well, you know it is
Five
$250.
paid
Australian.
reviews down the drain, eh? Five
Right.
paid reviews.
Yeah, I mean,
About
those.
I didn't even enjoy it. I said, "Why do you look at me? I want this to be finished and over with." That's what she said to me. "I want this to be finished. I'm busy. I've got things to do." I said, "Yeah, I just spent $250
I kind of feel
being
the same
busy
way
to
about
pay
this
for
live
this."
stream, quite frankly. I just want this to be finished and over with.
What kind of doctor was she?
She wasn't a doctor. She was a provider.
Maybe you should just go to a proctologist because I think your deductible on going to the doctor is lower.
Bagnanza.
Here we go. Kit Johnson, $3. Enjoy the show with the Cardinals. Good show. I got to tell you, seriously, guys, I was talking to a guy, just did a phone call before this show. He's thinking about buying some sort of Patek, but he's a typical Californian. He can't wear leather. Leather's no
Rolex,
good
please.
now. And I said he wants to buy a Patek. He wants the Aquanaut or a Naut. I said, man, that's just so passe. I said, if you want to buy a Patek, my best advice was the 5130 World Time. That's the one Fed said is the one to have. Actually, I do like that. I reckon that is a sleeper because it's the big size. Even though it doesn't have the great Giller shape, it's still, I think, a good buy. And you know what else I told him to buy?
What's that?
I said, why don't... He's already got a yellow gold Daytona on a bracelet. A rose gold Daytona on a rubber, you know, the Oyster Flex.
Rubber.
I said, why don't
Baby
you
buggy
get
bumper.
a white gold Daytona on leather?
He doesn't
Rolex.
like telling the time, obviously.
Exactly.
All those Daytonas?
said, yeah, but he's very... He was thinking about an AP offshore. I said, man, stay away from that. APs
Aldi Mal.
ridiculously.
Can't even say it.
Did you have yours service, Clive?
Mine was serviced before I got it.
How much was the
Bagnanza.
service?
It was expensive.
Wait a minute, silly. $2. Batgirl or VC 45V? They
Batgirl.
are
Batgirl.
same money, grey market. Batgirl.
BC.
Yeah.
VC. Clive said VC.
No.
45.
Clyde's the contrarian, but he
Why
wants to see me.
don't we pull that baby up?
Yeah,
Clyde just
so
wants to
that's
see
the
if you can
45.
raise it. You're the pontiff. You should be
Oh
able
no,
to
no,
raise
no!
that.
It's only $2.
Raise that watch from the dead.
Let's bring it up. I think this is an interesting conversation. Let's share the screen now. Let's get it up there.
Let's kill some
The
time.
45V. What do you think of this?
We gotta
I
kill
like
some
it.
time.
You've got one of these,
more
Clive,
minutes.
don't you?
12
Do
more
you have
minutes.
one of those, Clive?
No, I've got that's the second. That's at least the second gen. I've got the first gen.
Isn't the second gen have the big date up at 12?
Or is that the third gen?
No, that's the big date at 12. That's the chronograph.
You know what's wrong with that watch?
What?
It's not a Rolex.
Centrelink looks a bit weird.
Oh no, it's got the logo, the cross logo. It's the logo. If you look at it from a different...
Ah, I see.
I see.
Yes, I see.
See? I gotta tell you guys, I
I
honestly...
like it, but that watch doesn't have stop seconds, so I'm out.
I gotta be honest with you.
Oh, my Aquanaut doesn't have stop seconds. What's your fucking point?
Do you mean hacked?
Yep.
Oh.
A Vacheron Constantin doesn't hack?
Not the overseas.
Oh
Most
my
of the
God! What do
Pateks
you
I
just
have
have to
don't
like?
hack. None of the Pateks I have hack either.
Are you shitting me? That means your timing is like a guess. It's like guesswork.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, we're
Patek.
always guessing what fucking time he's going to come on.
Patek. For people who are rich enough to not really care whether they're on time or not. Are you on time to the Vietnamese restaurant
You
and
don't
the
need
noodle?
to set it to the second, do
You
you?
do. You know what
Yeah,
you can
you
do with a
do.
Rolex? You can set it to the second, and it's +or-2. That's why Rolex. I didn't know that. Patek don't hack. None of
I
them.
think a schism is forming.
Oh my God, they're
Can it move
garbage.
forward and backwards like
know
the
what they-
Seiko movement?
It's just like a
that don't
Seiko. I was
hack.
gonna say it's like a cheap SKX 007.
No, but
Just
no, but
guess at the
Seiko,
time.
you can actually adjust it forward and backwards slightly by slightly lightly turning the winding crown at
Yeah, you can do that as
position
well.
2.
Okay.
Can you do that on your Patek?
Sort of.
So you can play.
Sort of.
You
Oh
can
my
run it in
God.
reverse.
Garbage.
If you shake it.
Garbage.
Yeah.
It's got the
I mean,
Geneva seal and no hacking mechanism, so you're always like ± 30 seconds. A Seiko runs more accurately than that.
Oh,
No.
Seikos are amazing for accuracy.
yeah, they can be amazing.
Mm.
Tell me this. I had enough of Rolex. What would you buy?
Rolex, more Rolex. You know what?
I-
You wouldn't be in this problem. You are sitting there like trying to divest yourself of a watch made out of gold, and you can't even get rid of it. And you have a good price on it too.
Mhm.
But times are tough. Things are hard. Here's your fucking Christmas card. I mean, this is a difficult moment of uncertainty that we're in. People only want to buy toilet paper, bottled water, lentils, dried peas, tuna fish, and Rolex because it's the end of the world.
You remember Married with Children?
Yes,
Yep.
I love that show.
Okay, did you ever hear Al Bundy's his explanation of garage cells?
No.
Said garage cells are based on the bigger idiot theory.
You've got my attention, Clyde.
Because if you buy it, if you want to even though you want to get rid of it,
Mm.
there's always a bigger idiot that will come along and buy it from you.
Mm-hmm. It's like a boat,
But
like boats.
eventually you reach the biggest idiot.
And at that point, you can't sell the damn thing anymore.
And that explains
Wasn't
that
El
explains-
Bundy going out with Kelly
That explains Archie's Calatrava collection.
Kelly was his daughter.
in the show? But I think he went out with her.
Christina Applegate? I don't think
Yeah.
so. I don't
She's
believe so.
gorgeous.
I believe you made that up. She was in Playboy. Remember when Christina Applegate was in Playboy?
Yes.
Did you get the pages stuck together?
She was in Playboy.
She was. Well, I used to read the article.
Mr. C.
$1.
Mr. C, $1. Thank you, Mr. C. I got to tell you, what's another interesting watch? Is there anything? See, Vacheron, I got to be honest with you.
I'm shaking. I'm shooketh. I didn't know
I
that you
think-
couldn't hack those things. Disturbing.
Yeah, it's sad. The 1942. This is Blue Shirt Buddha's. That's your favorite dream watch?
Yeah,
The triple day?
the triple calendar. Yep. Teardrop lugs.
You know what? Like, do they guess at the day and date the same way they do as the seconds? Do they just like make a rough guess? Like, I think it's Wednesday. How about Wednesday? Tuesday and a half. Can't hack it. I think it's Tuesday and a half.
Mardi et demi.
Stop with the French. We don't speak French here.
Vacheron Constantin est français.
Listen, you have to make a face that hurts to do that.
Uh-huh.
That's why the French are always in a bad mood. They have to make painful contortions of the face just to say those words.
And what percentage of Canadians speak French?
The
People
Quebecois.
that live in Quebec.
The mad proportion. They
You know, the
mentioned
funny
nut
thing is,
jobs.
the dialect from Canada. French,
Magnanza.
There we go. Stand a man, $2. Mark, what do you think of a Rolex Smurf white gold?
It's a beautiful, that's a wonderful watch, but I think you have to have balls the size of cantaloupes to buy it because everyone's going to think it's steel. It's stealth wealth, and it's not a show-off thing, but it is gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful. I love it.
And people
Better
think
than
it's
the
fake.
yellow gold?
Oh, the Submariner doesn't come with a blue dial.
Well, the Smurf does. The Smurf is the
I
white
know,
gold.
but they
with the
think
blue.
it's fake, see?
Or they think it's fake, or they just think they just don't know what it is because
Yeah.
you really know your stuff. know that watch, but that's gorgeous. But I mean, I'm saying if you're going to spend $35,000-$40,000 on a watch, don't you want people to know what it is? So if you buy that watch, you have to be very confident. Is what
I would have thought the same thing would have occurred to you when you bought the Exploder.
No, I'm very confident in my. You know, I want to be able to haul dogs and hay and
They stare at
straw.
it.
You
They
know,
stare at it in blinking incomprehension, kind of like aren't you looking at a job
I don't think Clyde. He's criticizing the new Pope mobile. Listen,
because he knows it will soon be the pontifical hearse.
I had 2 Porsches and I enjoyed them. Nobody makes a car like Porsche. The driving experience is incredible, but
Like
to be
Nanza.
honest, I drive like a grandma.
Anton May, $2. First piece if you had 6,000 US. PS, did you bang Mimi? No, I didn't. I turned that down. I was not interested.
You were afraid the dental work would scratch you.
Yeah, she just wasn't no enthusiasm. I like girls who have enthusiasm. Absolutely no enthusiasm. $6,000. Could you get a Milgauss for that?
No, I bet you can't now.
What can you get in Oyster Perpetual 39?
No, you could probably get an old sub like an 14060 M, like at least the M.
Yeah,
Like Nanza.
with
Like
no
Nanza.
papers.
That's right. And pinched links.
Morg Mosquera.
Jorge.
George Mosquera.
Jorge
$2. What do you
Mosquera.
think of the Mont Blanc watch line? I absolutely hate it. Hate it with a passion. Loathe it.
That one world
Chanel
time.
made watches. Do you remember Chanel made a watch?
Yes,
J12?
they did. Yes,
Nanza.
they did. They're
Ceramic.
very popular for ladies.
Like Nanza.
NATO, $3. I kind of liked her wonky teeth.
She was charming. She was a
Creamy
charming
tea.
girl. Yeah, I miss her. Get her back. Why don't you do a reunion? Just bring her in.
Yeah.
Bring her in. Give her $100 and sit her down and tape for an hour. You know, you can make 30 videos out of that.
2 minutes and 45 seconds left in this live stream.
Unless somebody donates $10 and we'll stay on for another 20 minutes. That's only 50 cents a minute, guys. Come on. Keep Clyde annoyed and on the air. $10.
Yeah, it's very sad. You know, they were good days. You know, they were very, very good days we had there.
We did.
Yep.
And unfortunately, you know,
What happened?
it just
Went pear-shaped. Did it go pear-shaped?
There you go. You type her name in, she comes up here. There we
Like
go. There's
Nanza.
10
the
pounds!
Here we go. Carl Dean Pearson, three pounds. Rolex 16234. That's the steel Datejust with the white gold bezel. Or Tudor
Rolex.
Black Bay 50. I'd go for the Rolex.
Rolex.
Go for the Rolex, man. Go
Rolex.
for Rolex.
Black Bay 58 all the way, babe.
Rolex.
You reckon?
Yeah.
No way. No reckoning about it.
Yep.
No way. You're just a contrarian. And then
I'm
you're,
not a contrarian.
Pounds.
you are, see, you prove my point.
Orange Globalist, 10 pounds. What do you think? What
Goblinist.
do you think? Gobblinist. Orange Gobblinist, 10 pounds. What do you think about the Modern Air King spare parts special? I actually love it.
They call it the
uses-
Robin because of the yellow and green, apparently.
I think it's super cool, man.
They call it the
Nanza.
rare king because there's not so many of them out there, and if they discontinue it and there's talk, it's going to bump up quickly.
I
Yeah,
owned
but
one. I think it wears
call
a
that-
lot better than
we call-
people give it credit for.
We called yours the Despair King.
I loved it. I only had it for a short time. That was a great watch. Great watch indeed. I was
Stan the man.
Stand the man, $2. Can't wait to get my Dotana 116523 with 260 dial.
Dotana.
What's a 260 dial?
Maserati blue.
Yep.
Ah.
He
Gotcha.
literally asked that like the night before last.
I gotta tell you, man, sometimes in life, you've got to do what you got to do. You know, sometimes it's very nasty, you know?
Type in
Things are
creamy.
hard.
Type in creamy tea.
How are the paid reviews coming, by the way?
Yep, I'm going to start after I finish this show with you guys.
How many are you
Well,
gonna do?
Fortunately,
I'm gonna do a few.
oh wait, it's 30 minutes. It's time to end the show now and start your paid reviews.
I gotta tell you, man, seriously, I've had a good life. You know that?
Is it over? You're making it sound like we're done here.
No,
What do you mean?
I've had a good life,
You're having.
and I've got
it.
many years to go, and
Good.
I've got to be
There we go.
producing second and third rate content for years to
You
come.
gotta stick around and make Clyde miserable for decades to come.
Exactly. And
Actually, I think you should get Mark's Explorer 2.
The Exploder. Hey, I've got 365 horsepower on that thing. It's pretty
No,
quick fast.
the what? The Explorer 2
Ah.
42 mil.
Yeah, he can't
The
afford
Explorer-
it.
362 horsepower.
He wants me to finance.
He's got
it.
some good Pateks, Mark. That you might want to swap them.
They don't hack.
He's got, you mean,
That's true.
Garbage.
entry level.
Garbage.
My Ford Exploder
Beginner.
has 365 horsepower. That's pretty good for a truck. I like it. It's fast. And yes,
Is it efficient gas?
yeah, it's
No,
all
who
right.
cares?
No,
No, but
we
who
have cheap
cares?
gas. America has cheap gas.
Yep.
You know what we pay per gallon? It's not an imperial gallon, but per gallon we're paying like, I don't know, like $2. And Chicago is very expensive gas for the United States. Like, I don't know, what is it, like $2.25 per gallon? That's like 4 liters. I don't know if you buy it by the liter or the gallon.
Yeah, we buy it by the liter. That's right. Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
well, I don't know.
Just rub that in. Just rub that in.
There
Okay.
you go. Yeah, because our taxes are lower than yours.
Also, Miatas are dirt cheap over here.
Yeah, you know what? You can get a Miata for like $6,000.
Oh, I
Wow,
think more than that.
Hey, Clyde, I remember paying $3,500 for one in very good working order years ago.
Super chat.
Serious. Nanza.
Big
I gotta
names.
tell you. Here we go. NATO. NATO is ABC officially the new Hisham. Hisham.
Hisham?
I think,
Hisham,
I think he's better mannered than I am. Probably.
How quickly we forget.
Hisham. Quickly. Yeah. There we go.
Hey, ABC.
Okay, guys, let's wrap this baby up.
Real quick,
whoa.
ABC. Just hit us with a life is hard. It's hard.
Life is hard.
We need
It's
that.
hard, truckers.
You're
We'll
putting too much effort into it.
We'll work on it.
Work in progress, huh?
All right, there we go.
You know, more like non-work in progress.
Give him a hello. How are you?
That's it. Yeah.
Wow, how are you?
Well, yeah,
No,
we
you're
can
still
work
putting
with
too
it.
much effort into it.
Hello, how are you?
Whoa. I think Archie left like 15 minutes ago. It's just
I'm
us.
here.
All right, good.
I'm here.
Well, we want you to be happy, Archie, and we're going to do whatever it takes to keep you happy. But we need you
Mark-
drinking again.
Mark, really, I think you wanted to be more gay than happy.
Well, they're synonyms, aren't they? You once upon a time.
Archie is now selling the Archie Luxury LGBTQ XRZ WhatsApp group. So send $30 to archieluxury72@gmail.com and
Yeah. We need
there's an
some members.
awful lot of male, homoerotic artwork on that group.
Yeah, I try and throw in a few cents in there every day myself.
It's a bit spicy.
Does Archie contribute? Because wouldn't it be more hobo-erotic?
Okay, guys, I'm out of here. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, guys.
Later, fellas.
Bye-bye now.
Good night, all.
Bye, everybody.